From the Delhi studios of Republic TV, it's time for Arnab Goswami on The Debate.
Arnab Goswami on The Debate at 10, powered by Puric, Lupizine Plus, Reva University and Vedanta.
Pakistan has made it absolutely clear that their army has failed, and now they are hoping that the Taliban will fight for them in Kashmir. But breeding the Taliban is sowing the seeds for their own demise. Here is why, and then tonight, a big debate.
9 days after the Taliban took over Afghanistan, the cat is out of the bag. Pakistan has made it clear that it wants the Taliban to fight for them in Kashmir.
वो तालिबान हमें कहते हैं हम आपके साथ हैं और इंशाल्लाह वो आके हमारे साथ कश्मीर फतह करके देंगे.
With this, the entire narrative that struggle for an Azad Kashmir is indigenous has fallen apart. But Imran Khan and company are living in delusion if they think the support for the Taliban will not hit it in the head. But the Taliban is releasing Tehrik-e-Taliban Pakistan captives. The TTP chief Mufti Noor Wali Masjid is calling for attacks on the Pakistani army and for an Azad Balochistan, Pashtunistan and beyond. Who is to say that this will not happen in Pakistan next? When comedians are being savagely tortured and killed in Afghanistan, who is it to say this will not happen in Pakistan next? When the Ghazi Gate has been destroyed, it could happen in Pakistan next. Pakistan must prepare for its fate if it has on board the Taliban. Operation Zarb-e-Azb did nothing to stop the TTP. So instead of talking Kashmir, Pakistan should defend its own boundaries now. The clock is ticking. Let's debate.
So, General Bakshi, I promised last night that I would get you back on a debate with Brigadier Saeed Nazir from Islamabad, because last time both of you came on a debate, you were just, you were demolishing Brigadier Saeed Nazir, and people were enjoying it. Then we fell short of time, so I think we should continue that. And Mona Alam, welcome. Hamid Khan, welcome. Abdul Samad Yaqub, spokesperson of Pakistan's ruling party, Pakistan Tehrik-e-Insaf, welcome. You'll be evenly matched and more by Sanju Verma, national spokesperson of the BJP, Sushant Sareen, and of course General S.P. Sinha. So, now you are saying that the Taliban will help us in Kashmir. You are saying it. You are saying, Brigadier Saeed Nazir, that the Taliban have announced that they will join hands with us to liberate Kashmir. So you are now saying that you need the help of Taliban in Kashmir. Till yesterday, you were saying, Brigadier Saeed Nazir, that Kashmir movement, whatever it is an indigenous movement. You have nothing to do with it. And now you are saying, no, it is not an indigenous movement. We will join hands with the Taliban and go to Kashmir. Don't you remember today what you said yesterday?
I do remember. Please show that clip. You are misquoting me right in my face, and it's your habit. Misquote and also to have fake news. Don't add such things, the fake news which you are spreading, which I have not said. Read the things in the proper context. What I said that if Taliban can defeat a superpower, an nuclear machine, so Kashmir is it is the key.
No, Brigadier Nazir, you will understand. You will understand here. You will understand here. I'll explain to you.
Don't explain, show my clip.
I will explain to you. Have you joined the Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf? You've not. But leaders from the Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf are going on TV channels in Pakistan and saying, don't worry, the Taliban have announced that they will come to Pakistan. We will then go together to Kashmir. And I'm saying to you, General Bakshi is understanding what I'm saying, but he's in denial. I'm saying to you, you used to say that Kashmir is an indigenous movement. Now you're saying, no, Taliban is coming, we're joining hands, sitting in an American Humvee and going to Kashmir. You said it was an indigenous movement. You said, as in all you Pakistanis said. You understand, don't try to pretend you don't understand. General Bakshi, please explain to him what I'm saying. He understands. And you know, so many viewers across South Asia write saying, why do the Pakistanis pretend not to understand you? They understand, viewers. They understand. General Bakshi, explain to him. Explain to him. Explain to him.
Please show the...
Brigadier Nazir, may I request you to that we talk as professional officers, please.
Sir,
Please listen to me, then I'd love to listen to you. All right? Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you. Now, the point at issue is Pakistan tried 4 times to take Kashmir by force, starting with 47, 48, when it sent the Pathan Lashkars, the so-called raiders, to rape and loot Kashmir. They came with a convoy of 500 trucks given by the Pakistan administration to carry back the women and the loot, right? That is history. We drove you out 2/3 of Kashmir. Unfortunately, some of our leaders took Kashmir to the UN, and that's where it has been stuck. You tried again in 65, you failed. You tried by Operation Gibraltar, let me remind you, 20,000 infiltrators sent. You totally failed. Then you launched Operation Grand Slam. You tried to take the Akhnur Bridge. We are talking military facts, Brigadier. We are talking military facts. You tried to take the Akhnur Bridge. We hit back towards Lahore, Sialkot. You had to recoil to save yourselves. And that was the end of your last attempt to take Kashmir by force. 71, I don't want to rub salt into your wounds. You lost half your country.
Rub it, sir, rub it.
You lost half your country.
Rub
we
it,
had
no problem.
93,000 prisoners of war. Can I just finish, Brigadier? Can I just finish? You had 93,000 prisoners of war, the largest mass surrender after the Second World War. Kargil, you tried again to put direct firing weapons onto our Leh-Srinagar highway. You were thrown out of every inch. You disowned the bodies of your own soldiers. Then you realized you can't do it. You depended then on people in Salwar Kameez, on the Lashkar-e-Toiba, the Jaish-e-Mohammed, the Hizbul Mujahideen. They have all failed. So what's your latest candidate? The Taliban? Don't joke, Brigadier. You know, it's one thing to lash up bichari Afghan women. It is one thing to stone to death a poor helpless girl. You want to fight the Indian army and you want to send those Lashkar-e-Toiba cartoons? You want to sell the Taliban? We will put उनकी लाशें बिछा देंगे ब्रिगेडियर साहब. आप समझते हैं मैं क्या कह रहा हूं? हम लाशों के कालीन बिछा देंगे. तुम आके तो दिखाओ. We are sick and tired of people.
Oh, well said,
women.
General.
All right? We'll show you what men are like. We'll show you what men are like. We will spread your dead bodies like a carpet. You think the line of control is a joke? Huh? Brigadier Saab, I think that much professionalism you retain, not to talk of, idiotic La La Land stories. Come out of Alice in Wonderland. Please, act like a professional. Talk like a professional. I'd like to listen to your response.
Well said, General.
Yes, General, and I suppose I will be given the right time to reply you. If that is so I will quote you.
हाँ, बोलिए साहब.
General Bakshi, I will quote you. You are the one who said that Pakistan has taught us how to fight because we were there to teaching you how to fight. You have known and we were your tutor and you have been listening. And
I was in the 71 war, Brigadier.
Please
I took part in the
interrupt.
71 war.
If you are a sort of a soldier, please listen. Second thing is, you said
All right.
that Karari 62 में हमारी बैग सीधी हो गई, सीधी अभी नहीं हुई है, सीधी हो जाएगी. अब भी आप पंगा ले रहे हैं चीन के साथ,
और
पाकिस्तान
आप
के
करेंगे?
साथ.
आप करेंगे?
अभी अफगानिस्तान में आपको अमेरिका बादशाह बार बार बता रहा था कि send your troops and you are making libraries there and Trump was joking of your prime minister, we are making libraries, we are constructing libraries and now you are saying that हमारी सारी investment that has been dried out, it has been put on our face and we have left Afghanistan high and dry. And now once the Taliban are on
You are
the
saying.
winning side and America is getting a slap on the face, why India is with the red face? One. Second thing is, once the NATO has got a kick in the middle of the stomach, why India is bent on and massaging its back? If that is so, and now you are worried about the Taliban, I said it and I will say it again. I said the way Taliban has
Okay, now,
fought a superpower.
Taliban is a
China-
superpower.
So-
What did you say again? One minute. Just one minute.
This-
One minute. Brigadier, curb your enthusiasm. Listen to me. Just curious to know. Brigadier, 1 second. Can you hear me, please? I'm speaking to
Listen
you.
from the top.
I'm speaking to you,
Not an
sir.
exception.
Can you hear me, sir?
That's what I said.
Can you hear me, sir?
Yes.
Can you hear me, sir? You know something, Brigadier? When an Indian Army officer, Indian Army soldier comes on an Indian TV channel, a global TV channel, with great pride they say, I wore the army uniform in 1971. But General Bakshi, when a Pakistani soldier comes, and when an Indian general says, I wore the uniform in 71, the Pakistani soldier or Pakistani officer quickly tries to get away without referring to 71. So I must remind them, not that I take pleasure, I would like to know, Brigadier, before you proceed, just out of curiosity, where were you in 71? What is your memory of 1971? Just curious.
If you are really strict on this 71, I suppose
No, where
there
were
are
you?
so many occasions.
Where were you? I'm
Sir,
asking you
please.
personally. You. I'm asking you. Where were you in 71? Where were you,
Let me
sir?
reply.
Where were you, sir, personally? What is your memory of 71? When the surrender document was signed, where did you first see the picture
Please.
of General Niazi
Listen to-
surrendering the Pakistani army? Just out of curiosity, it's like I'm just asking you, like, pleasant memories.
No.
When did you first see it? Where were you then?
Well, I was, what's where my memories are.
No,
I
what were your
recently
memories? No,
remember-
I want to know your no, nothing. I'll just proceed. I'm just taking a little. We must talk about personal experience. What is your memory of 1971? Where were you? Where did you first see the document? Just share a little bit of your personal story, please. And then we'll proceed.
Drama. You created India, created their drama, and let me refer to this. What you are saying regarding
No, but you won't tell
71.
me where you were in 71. Okay, fine, I understand. You will not tell me. You don't want to talk
Manik
about it.
Shah.
Okay, I'll go back. I'll go back to the subject. Now my question is, I open the
Listen,
debate, or I'm opening the debate. I'm opening the debate. No, don't.
Manik Shah,
No.
Pakistan.
No, don't worry. Don't defer to Field Marshal Manik Shah. He comes in your nightmares, I know that. Anyway, strategically speaking, we have time and opportunity on this debate to really debate. strategically speaking, I now invite the spokespersons of the two respective parties, the Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf and the Bharatiya Janata Party, to come into the debate. Don't worry. I'm sorry. I asked you about 71. What do they call it? You know, you have a PTSD problem with that. I don't want to engineer a wave of PTSD in you. Leave it. I'll come to the spokespersons of the two respective parties. Ladies and gentlemen, on popular demand, for a second night in running, a debate between the BJP and the PTI, the Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf. Sir, you did, my question, Sanju, we always invite the other side first. You did Zarb-e-Azab. Entire Pakistani army. Zarb-e-Azab. What was Zarb-e-Azab? Put the whole army against the TTP, the Tehreek-e-Taliban Pakistan. Right? Now, Tehreek-e-Taliban Pakistan and Taliban are one and the same thing. It's not just that they have Taliban in their name. They're one and the same thing. What did the Taliban do? Abdul Samad Sahab, what did the Taliban do when they came to power? They said, all the people who killed 132 innocent Pakistani children, who went from classroom to classroom to classroom, seeking out the children, pumping them with bullets, right? All those people have been released a few days back by the Taliban. You know something? You have to be absolutely shameless as a country. And I repeat, shameless as a country to say killers of our children, killers of our soldiers, come, let's take a selfie, sit in an American Humvee and go to Kashmir. खुद तो कुछ नहीं कर सकते. अभी हाथ पकड़ के कहने तहरीक तालिबान पाकिस्तान, Taliban, come to us. You know they targeted innocent children. You don't even think about it. They went into Quetta, they killed people. Imran Khan is saying, come, we'll go to Kashmir together. You can't take over. I'll tell you the truth about Pakistan, Abdul Samad Sahab. You are a country of cowards. You can't take on the Tehreek-e-Taliban Pakistan. Fact of the matter is, you are damn scared of the Taliban. You are damn scared of the Indian army. You are a country of spineless cowards. 171 attacks the Taliban has carried out in Pakistan, along with its splinter groups, Jamaat-ul Ahrar, Hizbul Ahrar, 449 people killed recently, killing your people, your children, and you're trying to say, listen, please don't take Waziristan, let's go to Kashmir together. You don't have any izzat. What kind of a country are you? What kind of country are you? And you are saying, no, Chinese, come and help us. What kind of a, you are a failure of a country. You remember Zarb-e-Azab? What happened? You should be ashamed of yourself. You know, all these 6,000 TTP terrorists are first coming for you. Let me tell you today. Remember Arnab Goswami's words today. Remember, tell everybody in Pakistan, I told you first. 6,000 terrorists released of the Tehreek-e-Taliban Pakistan operating from the Afghan side of the border. You have been calling them in the Taliban and saying, "Kyun chhod diya?" The Taliban has told you to shut up. They have been released. The TTP has openly said, Mufti Noor Wali Masjid has said, I will attack Pakistan, right? You can't stop Azad Baluchistan. You can't stop Azad Pashtunistan. You can't stop Azad Sindhu Desh. This has been said by the TTP chief. They will break your country apart. Still you are saying to these people spinelessly, bhai hame mat karo, Kashmir jate hain. What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? Tell me. What is wrong with you? और क्या अपनी बेइज्जती कराएंगे आप बताइए मुझे अब्दुल समाद साहब बताइए पूरा भारत जानना चाहता है हाँ जी मैं और मुझे कहने तो बहुत कुछ और है मगर मैं इसी वक्त
कुछ हमें भी
रुक क्या नहीं आप बोलिए मेरे सवाल का जवाब दीजिए योर होल ट्राइबल रीजन विल बी टेकन ओवर बाय द टीटीपी रिमेंबर आई सेड इट फर्स्ट
no one knows Taliban better than we do.
That I know.
Right?
That I
We
agree
know.
with.
Yeah, yeah,
That I agree
yes,
with.
Yes.
That I agree with.
And now listen.
That I agree with.
And that's the reason. And that's the reason you don't know about TTP and TTA. We know the difference. You don't even know the difference of Daesh and Taliban. You always see every militant groups in the same picture. Daesh called the Taliban infidels. Taliban called the Daesh infidels. Now let me tell you about Zarb Azab.
घबराए हुए देश, scared country.
Now let me tell you about Zarb Azab. Zarb Azab was started after the National Action Plan, right? And we have crushed the TTP. Where is this Mufti Wali Masood?
You trust the TTP.
He's the third chief.
You said you trust the TTP. No. What?
Yes.
What did you say? What did you say? You trust the TTP?
We crushed the TTP.
Crushed?
Yes.
You crushed the TTP?
Yes, we have.
But no, who is
Yes.
who?
And
No,
there
one second.
operations.
You crushed the
And there
TTP.
is no-
Those 6,000
no more
people
terrorism in
released
Pakistan.
in the Afghan side. Where will they go after being released? Do you think they'll sit in Afghanistan?
If they come back to Pakistan, we'll tackle them. We know how.
You
to
will
tackle
what?
Them.
You will tackle them? Arey bhai, listen. You can't touch them. You can't touch them. You can't touch them. I'll tell you why. Ek minute, Abdul Samad Saab. I'll tell you why. I am telling you, and tell all the people in Pakistan. Listen to me 1 second. Abdul Samad Saab, remember one thing. TTP chief Mufti Noor Wali Mahsood was the first person to congratulate Hibatullah Akhundzada, who is considered to be some kind of a spiritual leader of the Taliban, when he said, I, on behalf of the Mujahideen of the Tehreek-e-Taliban Pakistan, would like to congratulate Amirul Momineen, Hibatullah Akhundzada, on this blessed victory. You don't know anything? You know, but you want to be in denial.
Akhundzada is the supreme leader.
So Akhundzada, 1 minute. Okay, 1 minute. Question to you. Akhundzada, 1 minute. Just 1 minute. Sanju, let me completely expose. You said Akhundzada is the supreme leader. You know that he's the supreme leader both for the Taliban and the Tehreek-e-Taliban Pakistan, which means they are both operating under the leadership of Akhundzada. Do you understand? They are brothers in arms, terrorists in arms. And they are not going to fight each other. They will fight you. Arey bhai, they will fight you. See, you're already sweating. You are already sweating.
Taliban has made it.
You're sweating. Sab pasine aa rahe
very clear. Tehreek-e-Taliban Afghanistan has made it very clear that they will not allow their soil to be used against India or Pakistan. They had made it very clear. And now
their soil. What is their soil? 1 minute. Tehreek-e-Taliban Pakistan, what is their soil? Waziristan is their soil. You are acknowledging.
No.
You just said that. No, what is their soil then? Afghanistan or Pakistan?
No.
What is their soil?
TTP is a scattered group. They are your favorites. They are good Taliban for you, who you are supporting. And with your support,
they are both cut from the same cloth. I'm telling you, you don't understand. You don't know history. At the end of the Afghan-Soviet War, 1988, Pakistan started opening up the madrasas for 3 million Afghan refugees, which went on to train students to join the Taliban. 1.5 million of them returned to Afghanistan after the departure of the Soviets. Today, all TTP prisoners have been released from prison by the Taliban. You are dreaming, sir. They will all come to Pakistan. You are dreaming ki wo baithe rahenge. You'll just sit in. You are dreaming, sir. Sanju will respond to you now.
Then do allow me to tell you the history of Afghanistan from 89 to 92.
May I please come in now? We heard you. Please be patient. Let me have my say. Arnab, first and foremost, comparing the national spokesperson of the Bharatiya Janata Party with the spokesperson of Tehreek-e-Insaf, I think that's a misnomer. I mean, it's like comparing apples with jackfruit. I wish I had a better opponent, a better panelist to debate with. But be that as it may, I think you've explained the entire, Taliban, Tehreek-e-Taliban conundrum very well with all its nuances. I'll just say this. I think General Bakshi made a very important point that whenever Pakistan has tried to take on India, point number one, it has ended up with a bloodied nose. And that is not lost on anyone, irrespective of whether the boisterous panelists from Pakistan admit it on Republic TV or not. Point number two, let no one forget that despite being on the grey list of the Financial Action Task Force way back in 2018, 3 years back, when the review came up in June 2021, Marcus Blair, the head of the FATF, he clearly said that though Pakistan claims that it has adhered to 26 of the 27 issues on which it was supposed to take action, the most important point remains that Pakistan has still not dismantled financing of UN-designated terror groups. So I want to ask the panelists here from Pakistan, you continue to be on the grey list of the FATF. There is no let-up on funding of terror activities from Pakistani soil from your end, which has been said as much by the head of ATG. Point number 3, Noor Wali Mahsood is claiming that he might attack the Pakistani army, and as Arnab mentioned, the fact remains that Taliban and Tehreek-e-Taliban are two sides of the same coin. I would simply like to also tell you one more thing, that the G7 today has come up with a statement strongly condemning human rights violations and terrorism in Afghanistan, and the 31st special session of the UNHCR, which was underway a couple of hours back, has also strongly condemned Afghanistan. So if Pakistan's Imran Khan, who hails the Talibanis as freedom fighters who have freed their people from mental slavery, if that is the stand Imran Khan is taking, then all I can say is that he is going to face a lot more international criticism than what the status is currently. And Pakistan already has zero credibility, and it can only go downhill, and your chances of being removed from the grey list of the FATF are almost nil. So what do you have to say to that? And the fact also remains that, the United Nations has come out with a very interesting report recently which says that there are 6,000 troops which have been trained by the Afghan Taliban. They are part of the Tehreek-e-Taliban. They are on the Afghan border at this point, and at any given point in time, given the porous border,
have you finished your lecture?
Afghanistan and Pakistan, they could go to Pakistani soil and they could actually damage Pakistani assets there.
No, on this debate. Okay, Sanju, now I'm intervening. Sanju, 1 minute. You see, the thing is, interesting debate. I'm just coming to you, Sushant, General Sinha. I'm sorry for those who have not come to. Mona, I'm just coming to you. You see, she's not giving you a lecture. She's putting out facts that are uncomfortable for you. The sum total of the Pakistani argument, Mr. Yaqub and Mona, on the right-hand side of the screen. No, I will give you completely fair time, and it is, what happens.
Problem is
Abdul Samad Yaqub. Abdul Samad Yaqub, you are a spokesperson of Pakistan's ruling party. You should not worry about my questions. Let me ask my questions. You give the answer. No, you are sounding a little.
I'm very comfortable with you. I'm not worried at all.
You are very comfortable. Okay, fantastic. I hope you remain comfortable. Now listen to me. My question is, and Sushant will come in. Your basic argument is, don't worry, Tehreek-e-Taliban Pakistan has promised to us, Taliban has promised to us they won't do anything against Pakistan. You must be dreaming. They constantly kill your people, constantly. Out of habit, they kill Pakistanis and Pakistani soldiers. They are constantly winning over the Pakistani army, Sushant, in Waziristan. You don't know? They are constantly, you understand how many Pakistani soldiers they have killed in Waziristan? Your army has been unable to respond to them. I'm not saying they are good people, but the fact is they are beating you all the time. All the time. TTP chief has joined all the splinter groups in Waziristan. He said, I will have an independent tribal state. You are saying on TV, Sushant, he's saying on TV, no, they are not going to attack us. I mean, is this a response? Where did they say they will not attack? Yeah, Sushant, please tell.
Arnab, this response is part of the kind of national schizophrenia which Pakistanis suffer from. At one level, they are jubilant. At another level, they are worried with this phenomena. Now, the gentleman from the PTI, just a few simple pointers and questions to it. One, hasn't the TTP sworn fealty or a bet on Mullah Haibatullah? And have the Taliban ever condemned TTP actions, ever disowned them in the last 20 years or since 2007 in the last 14 years? I don't remember a single incident where they've either disowned them or condemned them. Number one. Number two, this gentleman says that, the TTP guys are our favorites. for the moment, for the sake of argument, let me accept it. If they are our favorites and Taliban are your favorites, how come the Taliban have released our favorites when we are the Taliban's enemy? I can't understand this, and maybe you can make some sense out of this, because I can't. TTP is supposed to be my agent. Taliban is supposed to be your agent. Your agent is releasing my agent. So how does it remain your agent after that? I can't understand it. Maybe you should explain it to us. Secondly, I want to understand this, that, if the TTP is really your enemy, then how come they are friends of the Afghan Taliban? How come they have a fraternal, not only a fraternal, but an organic link with the Afghan Taliban? And whom are you going to blame now that India is not present in Afghanistan? Now when terror attacks happen on you, as have been happening over the last 15-20 days, 1 month, actually even longer, whom are you going to blame? You have nobody left to blame. So you only have yourself to blame, because your ISI chief, that Pasha fellow, said Baitullah Mahsood is a very patriotic Pakistani. It's in your newspapers, not in my newspapers.
My God.
He told your journalists, he didn't tell me this. So if they are patriotic Pakistanis, and finally, I want to understand, Mr. Samad, one thing, that you people keep lauding the Taliban regime in Afghanistan. Why don't you want the Taliban system in your country? Because your Prime Minister is Taliban Khan anyways. He loves the Taliban brand of justice. His attitude towards women is similar as Taliban, because he says until the women are totally covered, they are liable to be raped, and it's perfectly fine if somebody harasses them, because men are not robots.
He said that.
Men will do what they will do.
Yeah.
He said that.
He said that. He's got the same mentality.
His leader said that.
Yeah.
His leader said that.
Yeah.
Now,
he makes his
exactly
party
the
people say
attitude
that.
of the Taliban.
Yeah.
And finally, Mr. Samad, your colleague on the television clip which is going viral all over the world, right? Although it was an ISI-funded channel on which she appeared, and the anchor was mortified by what she was saying, because that is technically not the ISI line. But she said something very interesting. She said something very interesting yesterday, which everybody seems to be missing out. Apart from the fact that she wanted Taliban help to attack Kashmir, she said, we have supported the Taliban all along. Now it is time the Taliban support us. Did she or did she not say that? That we Pakistanis have supported the Taliban all along, it's the Taliban's responsibility to support us. But until now, you people have been lying to the world like the treacherous fellows you are, that we have nothing to do with the Taliban. How come all of this is happening?
Neelam Irshad is not an official spokesperson.
But you are, right?
She appeared
but you are,
on
right?
TV.
No. One second.
So you saying those kind of
No, but you are, right? Abdul Samad Saab, 1 minute. Just a minute. Oh, 1 minute. Abdul Samad Saab, see, we are pointed, we are
What
focused.
kind of people do you make your MPs?
1 minute. He's saying
what was
tonight.
the qualification for making you an MP?
Sushant. Mr. Abdul Samad Yaqub, who is the official spokesperson of the Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf, not unofficial, official, is saying that the person you are quoting is not the spokesperson. And therefore, since he is the official spokesperson, I want him to say, Mona, I want the official spokesperson of Pakistan's ruling party live with me on the program this evening, 10:38 p.m. Indian Standard Time, to say that we demand the immediate handover of all TTP leaders by the Taliban to the Imran Khan government so that we can put them in Pakistani jails immediately. Say so.
Okay.
Mona, tell him to say so.
Okay.
Mona, tell him to say so.
Okay.
No,
I'm
okay.
saying.
Tell him to say so.
Then
No, you say so. You can't be so scared of the Taliban. Listen, you're live on an Indian TV channel.
then you
Everybody's
have a
watching my
lack of-
program.
then you
Viewers
have
in
a-
Pakistan, I demand that your parties, your ruling party, people in Pakistan watching now, your ruling party spokesperson is live on my program. 1 minute, no running away now. Enough. You are on Arnab Goswami's program. 1 minute. Millions of people are watching across South Asia. One of my Pakistani guests has left. I don't know why. I hope he comes back. People across Bangladesh, Nepal, Sri Lanka, Pakistan, all across India, around the world are watching this program live right now. Mona, I am demanding that the official spokesperson of the Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf issue a statement condemning the Taliban for releasing the killers of Pakistani children. Your time starts now. Say it. Don't be scared. Say it. Say it.
Are you asking me, right?
Of course I'm asking you by name. 1 second.
Okay,
One second.
okay,
Sanju's
listen,
also on
okay,
air. 1
listen.
minute.
We
1 minute.
have already-
No. Sushant and Sanju on the left.
listen.
1 minute. Say it. What's my question?
Okay.
Okay. Calm down. You are sweating. Don't sweat. Don't sweat. Answer my question. Make a demand. Sanju is on. No, 1 minute. 1 minute. No. Say it. Say it now. Right now. Say.
We have already demanded, you may have a lack of information. We have already demanded. Taliban has formed the 3-member committee. Those 3 members are
committee.
from Pakistan. No.
Viewers in Pakistan, tell your country's ruling party spokesperson to answer my question.
Any committee has been formed. Arnab, they have officially denied any committee has been formed.
No, Sanju and Sushant and Sanju on the left. Thank you.
They have denied that a committee has been formed.
I talked to
Mr.
him
Samad, you are
personally.
ill-informed or you are deliberately misrepresenting facts. They have denied officially that any such committee has been formed. Incidentally, where is Hebatullah?
Spokesperson has confirmed me. How can you deny it? Shaheen has confirmed me.
Hebatullah को मार दिया गया. Hebatullah को मार दिया गया आप लोगों ने.
Party is actually being
हाँ,
an
रखा उसको.
apologist for the Tehreek-e-Taliban, which butchered 156 children in Peshawar in 2016. Instead of saying you will take strict action against those who have been released from jail and demanding that the Taliban hand over perpetrators from the Tehreek-e-Taliban to Pakistan and to Imran Khan establishment so that you can bring them to justice. You're sitting there and actually you're being an apologist.
Sanju, 1 minute. Sanju, a minute. Critical time in the debate. Getting a lot of people watching tonight. Viewers, 1 minute. We remain focused. We remain sharp on the news point. Mona, for all the millions watching right now, saying Arnab is asking Pakistan ruling party spokesperson on a live Indian program to say we condemn the Taliban for partnering and releasing all TTP leaders. TTP leaders not just have killed...
strict action against them if they will partner them.
No.
We will take action against them.
You will take action against whom?
We'll take action against Taliban if they support the TTP.
What action will
What do you think that we are coward and we cannot take action
if
against
they
them?
support... 1 minute. Mona, 1 second. Mona, listen. 1 second. Listen to me. He says, if they support... What did he say, viewers? In Pakistan, he says if they support...
TTA supports TTP.
Okay, 1 second. Let me tell you. Let me tell you. If they support, they've released all the TTP leaders, Mona, and your country's ruling party spokesperson says if they support. What is the if left now? They've released everyone.
Because
this
question was put up to the Afghan Taliban as to who has released those TTP leaders, and they did not answer. I mean, they've reserved...
Oh, so they unlocked themselves and came out. Okay. According to you, Mona, so how did they come out? How did the TTP leadership come out? They came out?
Version of Afghan Taliban. Of Imran Khan.
1 minute, Mona is responding right now. Sanju, wait a minute.
People who have a jihadi mindset. They are terror apologists.
No. 1 second. Sanju, 1 minute. Sanju.
There's no point.
No, there is a point. Sanju, 1 minute. Just hold on 1 minute. No, Sanju, just hold on 1 minute. Hold on 1 minute. You say no point. I am telling you one thing. Remember the history, right? Taliban commanders, Baitullah Masood, Hakimullah Masood, when they were attacking you, where were they? They were sitting in South Waziristan. You try to tell me, right, on the most watched program in South Asia, 1 minute, you try to tell me, you try to teach me history. I am telling you, TTP chief has joined all splinter groups and said, I will have a free Waziristan.
We are just trying to teach you to be honest. We are just trying to teach you to say the truth, which you as a journalist,
Mona,
need to stop calling the Taliban a bunch of freedom fighters.
What? Mona, one second.
You wouldn't be distorted,
So you say, okay, so 1 second.
You are deliberately, you are deliberately trying to fool your audience. You're deliberately trying to tell them something which is against
Yes,
fact.
I am deliberately.
And there's no point.
Yes, I am. I am deliberately. I plead guilty. I am deliberately. I am deliberately. One second, Mona. Mona.
Mujahid and the Pashtuns around 40 minutes I've been listening to you guys.
Okay, one sec.
Let our perspective
General Sinha is
come in.
also on. General Sinha has not spoken. General Sinha has not spoken. One sec. General Sinha, okay, we get General Sinha and Hamid Khan on the debate. General Sinha and Hamid Khan on the debate. I am being told by my Pakistani panelists tonight that I should speak the truth. 1 second. Of course I will speak the truth. And the truth is that your country is going to break up. You are experts at breaking up. There is an uprising in Sindh. The Tehreek-e-Taliban Pakistan is supporting the Baluchis. There are protests across Punjab. You are in no position to take on the Tehreek-e-Taliban Pakistan. You are in no position to take them on. You are only hoping you will distract them with Kashmir.
Let me reply.
Please reply.
Let me reply.
Please.
Arnab, I wish you gave a fair time to everybody, but doesn't matter. I'm used to it. I mean, you are doing the same thing by saying us that we are depending on for Taliban or anybody else for Kashmiri freedom movement. No, you are talking with the Sindhu Desh and Balochistan and all that. You are living in a cuckoo land, and I
am not speaking. This was the Taliban, Tehreek-e-Taliban chief who talked about Sindhu Desh.
Okay.
1 minute.
Okay, listen.
Did you not see his press conference?
I have seen it. I've seen it.
You've seen it. I have seen it. Right?
Okay.
Thank you. Then I'm not
all
saying.
I'm saying
He said.
All I'm saying is that when Ajit Doval go and meet with Taliban, you hail and you appreciate Taliban at that time. When you are failed to negotiate with Taliban, now you are doing this way. What? Secondly, your Prime Minister Modi is keep
learn to take our Prime Minister's name properly.
Your Modi is keep growing his beard to look like Taliban.
A very shallow and stupid argument by you. Stupid arguments I will not take. I reduce the fader. 1 minute. I'll tell you one thing. The problem with the Pakistanis is... 1 minute. Sanju, wait. Reduce the volume there. Reduce the volume. You Pakistanis, you are so scared of Narendra Modi. You want to make a personal comment on the Indian Prime Minister. When I'm asking you questions about the Tehreek-e-Taliban Pakistan, question is this. Is there a single, you want the Taliban, you want the Tehreek-e-Taliban Pakistan, you want to fool the people of Pakistan that they are going to Kashmir, they're not going to Kashmir. They're coming for you in Pakistan. General Sinha, tell them who's coming for them. We all know who's coming for them. General
Arnab,
yeah, 1 second. Sanju is making a comment. I will allow it. Sanju has a right to... Yes, Sanju, go on.
2019. Your terror launch pads were destroyed. We went right into the Khyber Pakhtunkhwa area and destroyed your terror.
Sanju is speaking. Thank you, Anand.
Stop lecturing the Modi government. Stop lecturing the Modi government. You've been reduced to being a satellite municipality of China. We can buy out 10 Pakistans with our GDP and still have change left for you guys. Our GDP is more than $2.7 trillion. Your GDP is less than $250 billion. Our foreign reserves are more than double of what the entire size of your economy is. So stop lecturing the Modi government. You are a minion in the overall scheme of things.
I will take him off because of the comment he made on the Indian Prime Minister. Cut him off. Thank you, Anand. Thank you. I will not allow it. This is an Indian television channel. We have strong debates. But one thing I will not allow. You cannot make a personal comment on the Prime Minister of India on my program. If you want me, I can make 1,000 personal comments about the misdeeds of your Prime Minister. I can talk about what he smokes. Reduce the volume, I said, Anand. Once I said it. Thank you. I'm requesting you. This is an Indian television channel. And the Prime Minister of India will not be disrespected on this channel when we are talking about a geostrategic issue. Actually, what is coming across, General Sinha, is that the Pakistanis are getting very nervous about the prospects of what the Taliban will do to them. That's the only reason they are responding like this. General Sinha.
Arnab.
I think they are getting nervous, General Sinha.
Arnab, Pakistan, absolutely. Arnab, Pakistan army has been training Taliban for over a decade. military equipment, all logistic support, all training, and their Pakistan army officers are totally involved. Now when Taliban becomes victorious, look at the happiness in Pakistan circle. But I want to mention one thing, that are TTP and Taliban two different entities?
No, they're not.
They are the same. Pakistan army does not have the guts to take on TTP. The moment Pakistan army dares to touch TTP, Taliban will come to the support. And let me tell you, Taliban and TTP believes in Sharia law. Let this Pakistani spokesperson, PTI spokesperson say that he also believes in Sharia law.
Say it.
And that women will be, the affairs will be covered.
This is the common between.
Say it.
This is the common between two Talibans, that they both want to implement the Sharia law. Yes, this is the fact that this is the common thing. This is the only common thing.
No, you say you oppose Sharia law. You say that you oppose Sharia law. You say that.
What is wrong in Sharia law?
An incompetent army
he wants Sharia.
has outsourced.
If the people of Pakistan
Mona, 1 second. Mona, he's saying. No, one second. No, Sushant.
Women are not allowed to look at men in the
Arnab, General Sinha just caught this guy with his pants down.
Yeah, he said Abdul Samad.
General Sinha just caught him with General Sinha asked him a very simple question. Okay, so TTP and Afghan Taliban both believe in Sharia law. Do you believe in Sharia law? And
Abdul Samad on the right, Anand.
What is wrong with Sharia law? If the people of Pakistan want Sharia law to be implemented, then it will be implemented.
Mr. Samad, do you want Sharia law to be implemented in Pakistan or not?
Don't ask my personal.
You want Sharia law to be...
Okay, Mona. I'll get Mona in the middle. One sec. Mona.
And if you want
No. I'll tell you one thing. If Sharia law is implemented in Pakistan, Mona, why are you quiet? Your country's ruling party spokesperson on my channel is saying that a person like you, a woman, she's saying a woman should not be allowed to appear in public. People like you should not be allowed to come without your faces covered on an Indian TV channel, and you're not even saying a word. What more do you have to listen to? The ruling party spokesperson of Pakistan, Mona, is saying that
your wishes and whims, this is your wishes.
The ruling party spokesperson just said it.
So that I do not catch you lying every time. I do not catch you distorting and fooling your audience every time. This is your wish that I do not come to your channel. But don't worry, there's no Sharia law coming in Pakistan. This is Afghanistan. We are made by a very secular leader.
And ladies and gentlemen, closing the debate this evening with the breaking news that I'm just getting in, that the court in Mahad has granted bail to Narayan Rane on the explosive political situation in the state of Maharashtra, keeping a close eye on that. The battle between the Shiv Sena and Narayan Rane and a lot more. And viewers, it's a pleasure and privilege bringing the news to you every evening. And I have some responses right here before I go. Digant Nath says, proud to see the investigation by the Republic Media Network, the clarity of facts on which the evidence is impeccable. That's on debate number 1 tonight. Thank you, Digant. Anindita M from Mumbai says, good to see you back in the studio looking fit and healthy. Thank you. Your Afghan with Republic with Afghans campaign has got worldwide reach. So proud of you for that. Thank you very much. That's Anindita, and see you tomorrow without fail at 9 p.m. sharp. Till then, good night and goodbye.